Hello, princesses. Welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. I'm going to cue up the sleigh bells because this is a holiday video of sorts. After all, if you are watching today, the day I'm releasing this video, well, happy Cyber Monday. I guess happy, it's a holiday of sorts, I suppose, where we all sit on our tushes and order our gifts online. And if you are seeing this video in the days to come, you're probably still doing some online shopping and hopefully a little bit in store as well. Something I'm hearing about a lot, and the reason I thought about this video, my squad of quads, is I read all of my comments. If you have commented on my videos before, you will know I make sure to get back to each and every one of you. I am so grateful for you guys, and I so enjoy hearing what you have to say. If I ever don't get back to you, try me again. Just means you got caught up in some errant spam filter somewhere. I try to get everybody out of there. Sometimes you get caught in them, but I will get back to you. And something I read a lot is a lot of you guys, and me included, we really like eyeshadow quads, 4 shade choices. And I thought with these holidays coming up, there has been a lot of holiday 2020 releases of eyeshadow quads. So I thought what we would do today is we would look at just a whole bunch of them, and then we would talk about which ones are the best, in my opinion, by brand, and then overall. Plus I have some shopping links below and indicated by flags, US and UK links for you to do some shopping. Let me know if you felt that your country was left off of the list, and I will try to get it on there for you to make shopping convenient. So let's get started and let's talk about eyeshadow quads. There's something about a quad. There's something about 4 shades of eyeshadow that's just comforting. Formulaic, if you will, but not in a bad way. There's something really nice about the fact that 4 shades really lends itself to an easy, quick eye look. And you know, if you've been with my channel long, that I love easy and I love quick. You know, Charlotte Tilbury takes her 12-pan palettes and she breaks them up into sets of 3. And that's great, but there's just something about 4. It gives you everything you need. Let me show you what I do here. Here's a video of me applying this morning on one eye, the new Viseart Petits Praline quad. And as you see, what we want to do is put on that lighter shade first all over the eye, and then we have a slightly darker shade in the crease, slightly darker on the edge just to smoke it out, and also underneath, and then a shimmer shade in the center of the eye lid and in the center of the eye, the midpoint there in the inside of the eye. And there's something about having 4 shades to work with that is simple, that's quick, and that's fun. So that's why I wanted to talk about quads today and see everything that's available to us with prices and talk about the best. Let's get into it right now and start a little bit with Pat McGrath. So Pat McGrath had 3 quads that she released for the holidays. She has more quads, of course, but she released 3 of these guys for the holiday, her Celestial Divinity quads. And we are going to start looking at all 3 of them. She released 3 Interstellar Icon, which you can see right here, and we are going to arm swatch these, so don't worry. You've probably seen Interstellar Icon by now. Risque Rose, which is this one right here. And Fleur Fantasia, which is this one right here. So let's take a look at these fellas on the arm. We have Interstellar Icon all the way to the left, followed by Risque Rose in the middle, and Fleur Fantasia on the right. These guys sell for $58 a quad, and they come in this really nice hard packaging with a mirror. They are very well packaged, very nice weight, very luxurious. So you're paying the $58 a quad for Pat McGrath's name and experience, and for packaging, and of course for the product. Which one do I like the best? If you were going to buy all of these 3, you would be happy with all of them, and my favorite is Fleur Fantasia. That is my favorite. I think it gives the prettiest look, the most subtle, and the most feminine, and I really like Fleur Fantasia for my $58. if you are looking at all three of those, that is my recommendation. Okay, moving on to Makeup by Mario. I held up one of those a little bit earlier. These little guys are only $25 each, and I've recommended them in other holiday shopping videos for that reason. I think they're a really good bang for the buck, as the expression goes. For $25, you get just a variety of different shades. He has 3 of these, you know, some mattes and some shimmers. He has 3 of these quads. Right here, what I am holding up for you is called Rosy Glam, but there's also Party Glam and Bronzy Glam. Why do I not have those? Oh, I don't know. You can't get everything, so I chose one. I am definitely thinking, though, in a sale here or two, of picking up the other 2 because they're not too expensive and they're really high quality product. Let's look at Rosy Glam on the arm just to give you an idea of the depth of the shadows. I have also in all of these linked below my original thoughts and reviews so that you can see them on the eyes. I am wearing one of them on the eyes today. We'll get to that in a minute, but you can see them all on the eyes and see my initial and original thoughts on them. I definitely do recommend, for me, I like Rosy Glam the best of Mario's, but I think they are all well worth it. At the end, by the way, we are going to talk about my absolute picks of all the holiday quads. Let's move on to good old Charlotte Tilbury, because what is a quad without having a Charlotte Tilbury luxury quad? Charlotte Tilbury released 2 quads for the holiday 2020 season. The first being the Dazzling Diamond Palette of Pops. And here that is right here. We'll look at it on the arm in a moment. That is a all pop palette. If you are unfamiliar, that means all shimmer shades. Still able to wear even with a hooded eye because we have these slightly darker shades that can go in the crease and they'll still work even though it's a little bit of a rule breaker. And then the selling out everywhere, we have the Charlotte Tilbury Fire Rose palette. The Fire Rose has a new pop shade that is called Super Pop. It's a new formula. Charlotte's got some, she's got some other quads, 3 of them coming out before the end of the year. And I'm hoping, I don't know yet, but I'm hoping that they make use of the Super Pop shade because it is a new formula and it's incredibly good looking. Let's look at it right now. On the left on my arm, we have Dazzling Diamonds on the left, followed by Fire Rose on the right, and that last shade in Fire Rose is that new Super Pop formula. These little guys, I neglected to tell you, are $53 a piece, so a little bit cheaper than the Pat McGrath palettes, and they are, of course, beautiful. Which one do I recommend more? Fire Rose. Fire Rose, I have had a lot of people ask me about. Typical Charlotte Tilbury. Some of the shades are quite similar to what you will get in her other quads and her other palettes. It's the formula in the Fire Rose, ladies and gentlemen. It's the formula that's a winner. It's the formula that I really feel you're paying that $53 worth for. The formula is tremendous. It's beautiful to work with and fun, and Fire Rose is worth it if you are looking to spend a little and get a gift for yourself or someone that you care about. So speaking of quads, we had some beautiful releases that I reviewed last week, and we're going to look at them again here, and that is the Viseart Petit Fours. They are 4 of them, and they are 4 shades each. They are chocolate. Let me just say, by the way, Viseart does this very thoughtful little plastic thing, which I always keep because it really keeps them from getting dusty and getting everywhere. Here is Chocolat. They are named after, of course, the French delicacies. Delightful little sweet candies. That's Chocolat. Then we have Framboise, actually. One of my French-speaking subscribers told me to stick a Z on the end, so Framboise. See if I did better at that, guys. Then we have Lila. That is spelled L-I-L-A-S, or Lila, I should say, but you do not pronounce the S. So there is Lila. Beautiful, Lila. A flower. And we have Praline or Praline, which I have on my eyes today. So let's look at it here. And then I am currently wearing Praline, so we'll give you a little close-up there. And you saw me applying that earlier in this video. Let's look at them on the arms. On the very left here, we have Chocolat, followed by Framboise, then Lila, and Praline all the way on the right. So take a look at those quads. Something about a quad. And I want to give an honorable mention to the Tom Ford Mercurial palette, which you'll see in an insert here. Why do I not have it here for you to swatch? Well, it's $88, and Tom Ford is fantastic quality, but just like you guys, I can't get them all either, right? So we do have to pick and choose, and I would certainly love that, and I know that it gets a lot of good reviews. I just didn't need another brown for $88, but I know I'm a huge Tom Ford fan. He can do no wrong in my books. He's my man. So I do think that you should also check out, if you're looking for a good quad, some of the holiday Tom Ford, namely the Mercurial palette. Going back to Viseart, and then we'll talk about all of these. Going back to Viseart, I didn't mention my favorite. I think my favorite there is probably Praline that I'm wearing now, and Lila. Okay, now let's talk about all of them. What should you buy? If you were looking at all of these quads for a holiday, for either a gift for yourself or a gift for a family member, and as I said, or friend, as I said earlier with the Tom Ford, we can't get everything. What do I actually recommend across all the brands? Easy. Pat McGrath, Fleur Fantasia is an amazingly beautiful palette. I recommend it. Charlotte Tilbury's Fire Rose is insanely good. Yes, you will see some of these shades elsewhere, but ladies and gentlemen, it's the formula. The formula is amazing. And the Viseart Petits Fours, probably Lila. Let's go with Lila. And then probably Praline or Chocolat, but definitely Lila. So if you are gonna just kind of pick and choose, those are my favorites. Favorite of the whole bunch, boy, that's gonna be between Fleur Fantasia and Charlotte Tilbury's Fire Rose. Let's go with Charlotte Tilbury's Fire Rose out of all of these. Perhaps you disagree or have another opinion. Let me know below. Hopefully you can find some good links to shop from below. I would appreciate your support there. And if you have any other comments, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, which I hope you did. And the biggest compliment that you can pay me is to subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it very much. I hope you decide to do so. And I will see you in the next video. Happy cyber shopping.